Hey guys, welcome back to NeverGameAlone, and I don't know if anybody else saw, but the announcement for Black Ops 3 DLC 5 has just been dropped on YouTube, and,
we're excited.
yeah, jeez. There's been a lot of hype behind this, a lot of speculations, a lot of people weighing in on which maps they thought were going to be remastered, and it just so happens that the ones that are the 8, which we also guessed, that are on the list are the exact ones that we thought were going to get remastered.
Well, because it was leaked.
Sort of.
Yeah, it was a rumor
leaked.
going around.
Also,
Yeah.
Steve is here.
Howdy.
Steve has also been on Outlast, if you haven't been watching that, which you should, because
Yeah.
that series so far has been pretty funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are just super excited for these 8 maps, even though there were some maps that I wanted to be remastered that
Like
were
5.
not.
5, Call of the Dead, Mob of the Dead.
But there's also maps that I'm glad weren't, like Transit,
Yeah.
Die Rise,
Yeah.
Nuketown,
Yeah.
Buried.
Yeah.
Because I hated those characters, and Nuketown didn't even have characters, but...
Yeah, so the maps that got remastered are the ones that have the original 4 characters.
It's every map with the original 4
But
characters.
Yeah.
the thing is, Noct and Verrucht originally
You're right.
didn't have
they
those
didn't
characters.
have those characters.
But when they were remastered for Black Ops 1,
Yep.
they did have those characters. But what I think is going to happen is that they're probably going to create a new story through those maps.
That would be cool.
I'm not sure if they're going to be
Well, that would
the
make
young
sense.
characters.
Well, no, that would make sense. The young characters going through everything.
But they could be the old ones. I'm not sure.
I don't
Or
really
is it a
either.
post-Revelations thing?
I think we're just going to see a
'Cause
whole
if
another
you-
line of Easter eggs.
I don't know if you saw the Revelations cutscene, but Dr. Monty sent them into like a whole other universe. I can't remember what it was called. He was like,
So, are all these maps going to be post?
they're either
DLC?
going to be when they're young or post-Revelations.
I think it's going to be post Revelations.
I
Because
have no
we didn't
idea.
watch the video in full on JC Backfire's channel, but Jason Blundell had this one-of-a-kind poster thing. I don't know what it was. We didn't watch it.
Of like the timelines.
Yeah, and they said something about timelines.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so one of the things that they kind of hinted at in the video was Easter eggs, and they talked about them and they hinted at them. And one thing that I'm really excited for is, if you guys have been playing zombies as much as we have, you know that the first ever Easter egg, like big Easter eggs besides hide and seek on Darius in World at War, was Moon. And the
Moon?
or I'm sorry,
Ascension.
Ascension. I get that. Sorry, I got the name switched.
Dumbass!
Sorry, Ascension. And the Ascension Easter egg was really complicated and really hard, and nobody really knew what an in-depth Easter egg was on Call of Duty.
Well, the thing, it was so complicated because nobody knew.
Yeah, nobody knew.
Nobody knew that Easter eggs were a thing back then, and you didn't even get an achievement for it.
You just got a 90-second death machine.
like
a Black
in-
Ops 1 death machine.
A Black
Yeah.
Ops 1 death machine.
Yeah.
So what I'd really like to see from that is to kind of reimagine the Easter eggs with like much cooler prizes, because Black Ops 1 was really a test run for Easter egg prizes, because usually you got all the perks either temporarily or permanently, or
and you got achievements,
you got achievements,
but not in Ascension.
not in Ascension. That would be one cool thing. Another thing I do want to weigh in on for the PC Black Ops 3 Zombies community is that a lot of the maps are already getting remastered by mod creators. I know I have Verrucht remastered, and the map is perfect.
Oh yeah, it's perfect.
The map is perfect. It's a community-made map that if you told me this was the remastered map that Black Ops 3 was putting out, I would believe you. Like, it's perfect. And I've seen screenshots of him also working on Kino and Shino Numa, and I really, really feel bad for this dude, because it looks like he put a lot of work and effort into making these community maps, and now Black Ops 3 is just like, yeah, we're releasing them all.
Well, alright, so what Jason Blundell said in the video is that it's not... so these maps that are modded are recreations of the very original map to a T, right?
Right.
Jason Blundell said they're almost reimagining the maps to fit the next-gen console.
They're the gianting all of the maps, meaning that
it's not going to be to a T to the original.
you know how the giant is like the remastered Darius.
Right.
It's going to be like that, where there's going to be
Okay,
like,
aesthetically
a bunch of
things...
it's going to be the exact same map, but it's going to have Gobblegum, but it's going to probably have some new Easter eggs in
Proportions might be different with like sliding mechanics as opposed to PhD flopper.
Yeah, and
Dolphin
Man,
you know what?
if we could see a return of PhD Flopper,
Would
that
it
would
work?
be...
Ascension.
Exactly.
Ascension is
that map is built around PhD Flopper.
Yeah.
If I don't have Flopper on that map, I'm honestly going to be kind of pissed.
That's something I didn't even think about, because Shangri-La also has PhD Flopper, Moon also has PhD Flopper. Like, what are they gonna do?
Yeah, I don't know.
Banana colada.
No.
No.
Like the
Well,
diving
okay.
mechanic is not
They-
in the
So
game.
they can do Flopper, because it's been done in mods, and I've used it, and it's like, okay, this is like good enough. It's like, why don't they just put this in the game where you jump from a high distance into a slide, and when you do that, you explode. Like, that would work fine. I don't understand why that mechanic isn't, like, integrated
even
into
the
the game.
non-explosive, like, even if they just had the part of the perk where the explosives didn't affect you, I'd
That's
be
all.
okay with
That's
that.
Exactly.
There's a gobblegum
That, okay, that's
Yeah,
another
but
problem.
Fuck the gobble.
Yeah, the gobblegum, A, it's a 1 in 5 chance, and B, it lasts for 5 minutes.
Yeah,
That's super
something
annoying.
Stupid. But yeah, in general, we're just like super excited for this because zombies is like one of our favorite things ever in
Yeah.
video games. It's like one of my like most played video games ever.
So many hours.
Yeah,
Yes.
also look forward to more zombies
Yeah.
/ custom zombies content.
When they come out with all these maps, we're gonna be playing all of them.
Oh, yeah.
No doubt.
No
but
doubt.
we're excited. We hope you guys are excited.
Agree.
But yeah, rip the person who has been remastering these maps so far.
Yeah, poor dude. But I'm really excited. Like, Moon remastered, that makes me so happy. That map was
Okay,
so
what makes me the
fun.
most excited is Shangri-La Remaster.
Oh my god, I just love that map.
Yeah, because I just imagine how good it's gonna look.
Yeah, but you know what? I can see them ruining it because that map was so perfect because, like, the corridor space in every area of the map was perfect. It was just the amount of space you had to maneuver around the zombies was perfect. And it's like, if anything is slightly different.
I think most of the maps are gonna be way better. They're just gonna be enhanced.
I agree, but there's just some things I'm afraid that we're gonna lose. Another thing, last point, being that I play a lot of custom zombies, and that's really the reason I'm hooked on Black Ops 3. Like, I don't really care. I don't have any of the DLCs on PC. I don't play multiplayer because it's just not a thing on PC. But I just love the custom zombies. I'm really excited for when they drop all these maps that we're going to. These modders are now going to have access to everything from these maps, all the bosses, all of the locations, all of the equipment, all the scenarios, all the perks, all the weapons. Everything about these maps, like I'd love to
Ascension
see
monkeys?
exactly like the Ascensions monkeys,
Not
or
the
like
scavenger.
Not the scavenger though.
Okay, yeah, I'm a little upset that they didn't remaster 5, that
Or
they
Call of
didn't
the Dead or
remaster
Mob of the
Call of the
Dead.
Dead. See, everybody's upset about Mob of the Dead, but Mob of the Dead is honestly one of the ones I'm not too upset about. I love Mob of the Dead.
I love Mob of the Dead. It's really fun.
but I
It's just-
really love 5.
I just really loved 5, and Call of the Dead was just.
the scavenger.
I loved that map.
I really.
But you know what?
wish
PhD
just
Flopper
for
was a big part of that map too.
Yeah.
That's a thing. I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna do it. I'm
Yeah.
excited. I don't really care. I mean, they're doing it. They can do whatever the hell they want. But it's just like, please do it right.
Yeah, totally.
You can say like, oh, I feel bad for the modders who are doing the custom maps all you want, but like, they can still do their custom maps and give give access to the maps for the PC players who don't have the DLCs.
You're right.
You're
'Cause
right.
that's how I'm gonna play them on PC.
Right.
I mean, I might just buy DLC 5 for the PC. Like, I might just get, if it's like $5. I don't, because I don't have the season pass. It might be honestly worth it for 8 maps, for 8 real Treyarch maps.
Yeah.
Probably worth it. Man, this is such a good idea for them because that is so much money for them. Because I'm a guy on PC who plays custom zombies, but I don't have the season pass. Well, you've now given me an incentive to spend $5 on your game that I didn't have before.
$5?
How much are the individual DLCs?
Like 20.
This is gonna be an
15?
expensive
What the hell,
DLC.
really?
individually.
Yeah.
What if they just
they've
drop it for
always
free,
been
though?
15.
That'd be cool.
No, they're free for season pass holders, I'm gonna assume.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe in the future I'll get the season pass because the other maps are cool. Like that's another thing I really like is just playing the original maps but with mods. Because there are just so many good mods out there that just allow you to have so much fun, like the custom gun ones. One of them is really stupid. It lets you start with like $500,000, but it's just fun. It gives me a chance to just screw around on the maps in which I don't know. Maybe if I'm not as good a zombie player, I usually have a hard time on. Because some of the DLC maps are really hard, especially on console.
Tetsubo no Shima.
I was thinking Garad Kurovi,
No.
unless you have the
it's
Reagan
supposed
Mark
harder.
III.
For like, I play Derizen Drak like to an amount that I shouldn't. But like, I can say I'm a decent zombies player, but like I suffer on Zetsubo no Shima, and I do okay on Garad Kurovi. But like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that.
Yeah, it's
just a hard map.
Yeah, it's just a hard
It is
map.
a hard map.
But yeah, mods are gonna be cool. But anyways, we hope you guys are looking forward to this DLC. We totally are looking forward to this DLC. Please stay tuned because we're going to play all of these DLC
we're gonna
maps.
play the
There'll be a
shit out of
playthrough
these
for
maps.
every single map.
Yeah. So thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more. Peace out, guys.
Peace.
Peace.